Hello everybody, I'm just doing a quick, I don't want to say review, but I guess just a quick overview of this new radio I picked up. I recently got into GMRS. I kind of always had a fascination with GMRS radios for some reason, but going back to since I was a kid, and I'm 49 now, but I have I've had for the last few years a pair of Motorola T600s that we use when we go camping, just to stay in touch with the kids and stuff on the campsite. And I recently picked up this Midland, I'm in my truck right now, let me see if I can get a better view, this Midland MXT275 radio, and I really liked it a lot. And but the problem is, especially because you can hit the repeaters and stuff, which was nice. So but the Motorola's were still only getting about a mile and a half communication with that Midland, so I figured I'd try a different radio. So I picked up another set of Midland handheld radios that were a little bit higher powered. They got about 2 miles distance from that, so I decided to pick up another radio that had repeater capabilities. So I did a lot of research, and I was looking initially at the UV82, I think it was, by BTECH, and it just seemed a little bit more complicated programming. So this radio had a lot of good reviews, so I decided to give it a try. So this is the BTECH GMRS-V1, which is a GMRS specific radio. It comes pre-programmed with all the, all 22 of the GMRS and FRS frequencies pre-programmed, and then it has the 8 repeater channels pre-programmed as well, and you just have to, put in the privacy code or the CTCSS code. But anyways, I really like it a lot. It's got a couple cool features. It's got a dual PTT button. I have mine set synced together, so I'm only using it as one because I don't know, it's just what I was used to. So I did change the setting on that, but I think there's a conversation going on the repeater right now, so I'm going to turn it up.
Come in there and
you can hear it.
Just specifically to steal cars from Braintree, from the plaza there. So it's quite often that they have outside influences.
So that repeater that I'm picking up right now is a straight line. If you were just drawing a straight line on the map, I think it's about 12-14 miles away. If you were driving there, it's probably more like 20 miles. This morning I was talking to a guy, I'm in Boston, Mass, and I was talking to a guy in Hingham, Mass, which is probably a 40-mile drive from where I am. And, we were talking through the repeater. So this does have pretty good range. It's a stock antenna. The audio quality was fairly good, all things considered. And I am awaiting an upgraded Nagoya antenna that should be here in a couple days, and I will kind of do a comparison and see if it's any better. But this has got some cool features. The keypad has a lot of shortcuts to all of the different menu functions, which I'm not really going to go crazy into, but there's a lot of cool functions. It does have an FM radio if you hit that button. Actually, I'm going to switch to, so you can monitor 2 channels at once, but which one is it? I forget. I think because there's a, let me change the channel, because I believe if it's picking up a signal on one of the channels, then the FM radio won't work. So let me change that, and then, so there's your FM radio. And if it picks up a signal, if it picks up an RX signal, then it'll interrupt the FM radio. It does have a cool little flashlight up here, which is neat, and that'll flash if you hit that button again, and then turn it off. Another cool thing that this radio does, and I'm gonna set it down for a minute right here. Actually, this is gonna be difficult to do because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it with one hand. Anyways, if you were to hold
channel mode,
if you were to hold the menu button, turn it off, hold in the menu button and turn it on while holding the menu button, it will switch to a monitoring scanner mode. And you can monitor police station, local police and fire channels. I have it set for the Boston Police and Boston Fire, so I can monitor my local, locally, see what's going on. Anyways, overall, the build quality is good. Better than I expected for a $50 radio. And I don't know, this may bore a lot of people, but I don't know, the GMRS radio stuff has become, I've been getting a lot more into it, so I thought I would do just a quick overview of this radio. If you have any questions, drop me a line. I'll try to do a comparison video. I'm in my car right now, but maybe I'll try to do a comparison video between this and the Motorola and Midland handhelds that I have, which are not repeater friendly, but maybe I'll try to do an overview and do a comparison video. Maybe I'll even throw in the Midland mobile unit, which is in a different league. That's a 25-watt radio. But anyways, for the money, $50, this is a great radio. If you're looking at it, I would not hesitate to recommend it. And if you have any questions, drop me a comment. I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel. It's fairly new. I'm trying to build up some followers. Got some other content on there. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a great one.